Scanning for audio.
Welcome back to a Tin Dog podcast. Now, if you've bought the box set, you're listening to this review straight after the last one. I've had a little bit of a time out in order to listen to the Crowmarsh experiment. However, if you're listening to this 1 month at a time, welcome to February's release of the 4th Doctor Series 7, story number 2, the Crowmarsh experiment. Now, this one is what they used to call, in old Star Trek Next Generation stories, a mind episode. In many respects, it's the sort of thing that has been done before. But you know what? In this world of Doctor Who, we've experienced things that have been done before elsewhere so many times. We give Doctor Who a pass. Because, and this is the reason, when it comes to Doctor Who, things that have been done before elsewhere haven't been done in a Doctor Who-y kind of a way. Does that make sense? Makes sense to me, and I'm the only one talking, so that's alright then. Seriously. There is an event happening on a planet, and then Leela wakes up. It's 1978, it's the outskirts of London. There's a certain doctor who isn't the Doctor, and she is part of something mundane. I don't want to spoil any more. In fact, if I've got time, I will insert the synopsis here. The Crowmarsh experiment. When attacked on an alien world, Leela falls unconscious, only to wake in another time, another place. She's in the Crowmarsh Institute on Earth in London in 1978. And everyone is calling her Dr. Marshall. They tell her the world she has known is but a fantasy, a delusion, and that this place is the one that is real. Surrounded by familiar faces and unfamiliar people, Leela knows what is true and what is false. But how can she believe when everyone around her says it's a dream? What is really happening here? So, beyond all that, we end up with a cracking tale. This is, by all measure, a Louise Jameson story. She's brilliant in this. Truly, truly spectacular. She's desperately trying to hang on to both her sanity and her credibility. And, well, not kill everyone. There are other characters, and there seems to be something else happening. Yes, it's got touches of the Matrix, but it's got touches of so many other things. So many. As to be its own creature. This background, the science fiction aspects, well, let's not bother with those, because let's face it, this story in itself is a character study. It's about what makes you human, what makes you yourself, and how much self-belief and self-determination can really win. I adored this story. And by listening to the extras and some stuff on the Big Finish podcast, it is clear that everyone involved also adored this particular tale. Nick Briggs, I believe, has managed to direct every single one of the 7th Doctor stories. If ever he was to be seen as a potential showrunner, pulling off 7 whole years' worth of Tom Baker, well, surely that means he's in charge, say, more than JNT? Now that makes you think. Well, makes me think. So, I'll fade away and I will return with the next Tom Baker story from Season 7. So until next time, or in the next few seconds, be seeing you.
It's alright. You're safe here. Just calm down.
What is this place?
What do you mean? If you could just...
Coming soon from Big Finish Productions. Doctor Who, The Fourth Doctor Adventures. The Crowmarsh Experiment.
Dr. Marshall, can you hear me?
What? Where am I?
You're in room C5.
I know you.
Leela, you remember Mr. Strang from the Ministry?
He is familiar.
Leela? As I'm sure you'll appreciate, the Ministry of Defence has put a lot of time, effort, and above all, money into Project Sisyphus.
Perhaps it will...
Sisyphus is your project. The final responsibility rests with you and Dr. Stewart. Is that clear?
None of this is clear.
You're joking me!
Get me out of here.
Let me go!
If we stay here, we will both die. What are you, metal monster?
Leela?
Where are we?
You know where we are.
No, I do not.
Look around you. What do you see now?
White walls, a blue floor.
And who am I?
You are the doctor.
Which doctor?
Just the doctor.
No, I really think you should stay. Security, she's still very dazed. I may need some help.
Remarkable. Good work, Dr. Stewart. Splendid. We have a lot riding on Sisyphus. The Prime Minister expects results.
Big Finish. We love stories.
Where are you taking me?
Dr. Holman thought it might be good for you to see a familiar face.
Hiya, love.
No.
2018 brings with it 3 brilliant conventions, all held at the Derby Quad. ShadowCon 2. The UFO convention will be on June the 30th, 2018. Hooverville, the best little Doctor Who convention in the world, is on Saturday the 1st of September, while Big Finish Day is on the 3rd of November 2018. All tickets are available from the Derby Quad website. That was the Doctor Who Tin Dog podcast, available on iTunes, YouTube, Twitter, RSS, Vimeo, and across the internet. Doctor Who and its associated properties are all copyright and trademark of the BBC. No infringement is intended. Why not become a supporter by visiting patreon.com/tindog. Contact the show on tin-dog@hotmail.co.uk. The Tin Dog Podcast is a founder member of the Doctor Who Podcast Alliance.